there, Father Richard here. As we prepare to enter a Holy Week during this year of St. Joseph, the Church is inviting us to journey with St. Joseph through the events of Christ's Passion. I asked Father Donald Calloway in a recent interview what he thought about this. I hope you enjoy his reflection and stay tuned as I unpack his thoughts at the end. Father Calloway, staying with that image of the cross, as we enter the time of Holy Week, how might St. Joseph accompany us? What are the lessons St. Joseph can teach us throughout Lent and especially into Holy Week?
Well, again, I would say, prayer is key. Without a prayer life, you're just going to be doing it of your own energy, and eventually you're going to burn out, or you're going to lose momentum. The tank is going to be empty. You've got to have a prayer life. That's what St. Joseph had, and he's a model for that. And I think that when you have that and you get through the difficult times, the times of the desert, the time of, mortification, then you really do rejoice when incredible things happen. I love to think about this particular episode. And for those who are doing the program, you'll read about this in the book. It says in the Gospels that at the resurrection of Jesus, there was an earthquake and the tombs of many were opened in Jerusalem, and these people who rose from the dead appeared to many. That's fascinating to me. And many saints have actually said, why would Joseph not be among their number, right? And it only makes sense, right? Why would others be coming out of their tombs and appearing to people in Jerusalem, and Joseph is still in a tomb, right? In all likelihood, he was among their number. Now, this is speculation. We'll find out in heaven. But imagine the joy, the delight that Joseph must have been saying to himself and probably to others, that's my boy. Yeah. That's my boy. Your boy just saved the world. The delight that he must have experienced. And then to embrace Mary again, the sweetness of that moment. I can't wait to rewind history in heaven and watch this, on the big screen, the real big screen in heaven. And I think that Joseph, by imitating Joseph in the good times and in the bad times, when things feel great, when they don't feel great, that shows our faithfulness. Because as you know, it doesn't always feel good. It's not always going to feel good, but that's okay. That's part of it. And if we imitate St. Joseph, when we persevere through the times when it's dry, because love perseveres, then the joy that we will have, it'll be incredible.
I love just having that image of like Joseph up in heaven, looking down upon his son with just the heart of a proud father who's like rooting his son on, feeling the heartbreak, and then just the joy at the resurrection, like really capturing, because so often we just think, oh, St. Joseph like exited the scene early and it was like, oh, too bad. But as Catholics, no, like that's not the full story. We know that from heaven, there's no divide. You can actually kind of see what's taking place. And so I think the key insight that Father Calloway was getting into is that we need to pray during this Holy Week. We can imagine St. Joseph almost up there in heaven, looking down upon his son, Jesus, as he went through all the events of his passion, and with the heart of a good father who's grieving over the struggles that Jesus was going through, rooting him on to persevere to the end. We can actually be close to St. Joseph, by his side, watching what it would have been like for St. Joseph to see all these events take place. I hope this new perspective through the eyes of St. Joseph can give you a new ability to look into the events of Holy Week with a new perspective. And that's what the Church is inviting us in this year of St. Joseph, to continually look at Jesus through the eyes of St. Joseph, and in doing so, receive so much strength and courage and comfort for our journey to persevere as well to the end. God bless you.